Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a wear test of the new foundation, primer, and powder by Pat McGRATH. Now, I do have all three products here. I have placed all of these products that I mentioned on my face today, but I want to go over them really quickly with you guys. I don't want to get too much into, the details of what the website says or anything like that, but I did take some notes just to kind of point out certain things about each product. So let's go ahead and start with the primer. This is what the primer came in. It is kind of like a plastic bottle with like paper around the bottle itself. It comes with a gold label, and it also comes with a pump. And it also came in this really beautiful cardboard box that's black and gold. I really like the boxes that the product came in. I think they were really beautifully boxed. So let's go ahead and talk about the primer. The primer itself is 1 fluid ounce. It retails for $60, and it's supposed to soothe, hydrate, and renew your skin. It also has hyaluronic acid in it, and it's supposed to leave a velvety matte finish. Now you'll see in the demo when I applied this product, it does have a scent to it, but it's a very light scent that goes away. It's not really heavy, but it's a nice like floral scent. Kind of smells like roses to me. It did state that it was a water-based formula, so when I applied it, it didn't feel like silicone-y or like greasy on the skin. It just felt really moisturizing. So that's it for the primer. And then I purchased the Pat McGRATH Sublime Perfection Foundation. I got the shade medium 15. I think medium 15 worked really well for my skin tone. It is a beautiful, elegant glass frosted bottle that comes with a black and gold top, and it also comes with a pump as well. I think this packaging is so sophisticated. I think she did really good when it came to packaging the foundation. The bottle also has a gold label and the name on the front. So this foundation is 1.8 fluid ounces. It's a little more than your normal foundations. Most of them come in 1 ounce. That's usually the norm for foundations. But this one is 1.18 ounces. It retails for $68. And these are the notes that I took regarding the foundation. It's silky, luxurious, and weightless. Serum soft, easy buildable coverage, 36 shades and 5 shade levels. It's a medium coverage. It's for all skin types, lasts all day, and it's self-setting. It went on weightless. It doesn't feel like I really have makeup on. It doesn't feel heavy. You'll see in the demo that I did feel like it went on really like soft, and it looked really nice. It does have a silky look to it. And as far as self-setting, I don't really feel like the foundation self-set. I felt like I had to set it with a powder. So let me go ahead and get into the powder. This is the Sublime Perfection Setting Powder. It is 0.17 ounces of product. It retails for $55, and I got the shade medium 3. It is supposed to be long-lasting wear, a barely there feel, soft focus effect, visibly blurs fine lines and imperfections, and it's available in 5 shades. On her website, when you click on the powder itself, it will show like a little, kind of like a little table at the bottom of the website that says what powder to go with depending on what shade of foundation you get. So that's pretty helpful. I did purchase all these products at Sephora. They are on the Pat McGRATH website. They are sold separately, or you can buy the Sublime Perfection System, and I think the system is $150, but if you buy them all separately on her website, it's $183. So if you want to try these products all together, it's better to go with the Perfection System because it's $150 as opposed to buying them separate and paying $183. Now I bought all my products separate at Sephora. I like buying at Sephora because I get the points and they have a really good return policy. Okay, so the next thing I want to get into is her 3-step application. So what she recommends on the first step is to moisturize your skin. She obviously wants you to moisturize your skin really well before putting on this foundation and this primer. I did that. I put my normal skincare, I moisturized my skin, so my skin was already prepped prior to actually doing the demo. She says to apply the primer with your fingertips starting on the center of your face and working your way out. I did do that in the demo. You'll see that. So that's pretty much what she wants for the first step. Now for the second step, it's the foundation. She says that you can apply from the center of the face, blending outward with your fingertips or her brush. Now, I didn't have her brush, and I hardly ever use my fingers to put my foundation on. I went in with an IT Cosmetics brush and a Wet n Wild beauty sponge that I've had for a while now. Now, the reason I use those particular tools is because that's what I use on a normal foundation application. Most of the time I use a sponge, but here lately I've been using this particular brush that I really like. So in the demo, you'll see me use both tools. Now, step 3 is using the powder. So basically what she wants is she wants you to use like a sweeping motion, you know, across the forehead, down the nose, you know, on the cheeks, just to get that powder to look velvety soft on your skin. And you'll see in the demo that I pretty much use my powder brush like I always do. I use this Sonia Kashuk powder brush, and I actually just went in and just smoothed it all out, and it looked so phenomenal. It looks so beautiful when I applied these products to my skin. Before I get into what I feel about this foundation, before I give you my thoughts on it, let's go ahead and get into the demo, and then you'll see what I think on my first check-in. Okay guys, now that you heard all the info about these products, we're gonna go ahead and get started with applying the products. And the first thing that I'm gonna use is the primer. I'm just gonna put like a pea-size amount on my face, and she says just start from the center and then work your way out. It has a very slight perfume smell, but it's very slight. It kind of smells like roses. It feels really good going on. It doesn't feel slick or anything. It feels kind of like moisturizing. That's probably the hyaluronic acid that's in it, making it feel very moisturizing on the skin. You guys know that I usually use a sponge to apply my foundation, and sometimes I use a brush too, but today what I wanna do is go ahead and do one side of my face with a sponge and one side with a brush. But before we get into that, I wanna go ahead and shake the bottle up a little bit and pump some on the back of my hand. And as you can see, it is a bit runny, very thin-like. So I'm gonna go ahead and start on the center of my face because that's what she recommends, and then I'll move to the outer portions of my face. I don't know why I did that because I'm gonna start with one side first. I'm gonna go in with my Wet n Wild Beauty sponge and just kind of press that in. I might need a little bit more because it looks like it didn't go all the way to the outside. That does look really pretty on the skin with the sponge. I will say that it looks like it's only giving like a light medium coverage. So I'm gonna use the rest of this pump that I have on the back of my hand and put it right here where I usually need it most. Now I don't feel that the sponge is soaking it up, but I do feel that it is just giving a light medium coverage. So that's just one pump for one side of the face. But it feels really light on the skin. It looks really smooth. It looks very silky. I think it looks beautiful. I just hope I can build it up to almost a medium full coverage. So let me go ahead and put another pump on the back of my hand, and then I'll dab this on my left side. And today I'm going to be using this IT Cosmetics airbrush. It is number 132. I have been loving this brush for foundation and for concealer. So I'm going to go ahead and press this into the skin. I am doing some like light strokes because I do want it to blend in. You just don't want to press it into the skin and then not blend it out. As you guys can see, I didn't put the whole pump on the left side. I went in with just a little bit, but I will say by looking at it, this does look like it gave the same coverage. On this side, I used the whole pump with the sponge. So this side was only half a pump with the brush. I'm gonna go in with the rest of the foundation to see if I can build it up. So now you guys can see I did use a full pump with the brush, and this is a full pump with the sponge. I really think the brush gave it more coverage than the sponge did. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with a third pump for the entire face, and I'm gonna go ahead and use the brush because I feel like the brush gave me more coverage. Okay, now I will say, guys, that this foundation does not feel heavy on your face at all. I'm looking at it now and I think it gave really nice coverage. It is a really good medium coverage. I do see a little bit of my hyperpigmentation on my cheeks, but it's not bad. It looks super beautiful, and I think this shade is like perfect for my skin right now. Oh my gosh, I just love it. I love the way it looks so far, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and put some concealer on. I am doing a full face today. And also, guys, I wanted to let you know that I didn't use the full third pump. I still had a little bit left on my hand, so I probably used maybe half a pump more. So in all essence, I used 2.5 pumps for my entire face. So that's not bad, and it doesn't feel heavy or anything like that. So what I wanna do is I wanna go ahead and put my concealer on, and I wanna go ahead and set the foundation because I want to go ahead and put a full face of makeup. I wanna test this foundation out all day today if I can, as long as I can. Right now it's 10:17, so I'm doing this at 10:17 in the morning. I wanna go ahead and wear this foundation throughout the day to let you guys know how it performed. So yeah, so let me go ahead and put my concealer on, and then I'll be right back and we'll finish off with the powder. Okay, I went ahead and put my concealer on, and I did use the Stay Naked concealer that I have been loving. I used that, but I did not set it just yet. So I'm gonna set my face with the powder. Now I did pick up the shade Medium 3, and as you guys can see, it is pretty dark. I don't know if it's gonna be too dark for my skin. So let's go ahead and try this. I'm gonna go ahead and use this Sonia Kashuk powder brush. Let me go ahead and use just a little bit. So the color looks really nice. It's not as dark as I thought it was gonna be. It looks pretty pigmented. It doesn't come off really dark. Now the powder is going on really nicely. It's not moving the foundation around at all. It just looks super pretty on the skin. I'm so excited, you guys. It's so beautiful. It's just like I imagined it would turn out. And this is just me saying it because I'm putting it on right now. I don't know how long it's gonna last. I don't know if my oils are gonna show through or anything like that. So far, this is looking gorgeous. Guys, I am loving this foundation so far. Okay, I don't want to get ahead of myself. I am excited because it looks so good, but like I said, I don't want to get ahead of myself because this might not work out for me. So slow down. Let me pump my brakes a little bit because I don't want to get ahead of myself and be disappointed if it doesn't work out for me. So I'm just praying that it will because it is looking so beautiful on the skin. So now that you guys have seen how I applied the products, I'm going to go ahead and wear this foundation with the full face of makeup all day long. I'm gonna wear it as long as I can. I do have dinner plans tonight, so I'm not gonna change my makeup up. I'm gonna go ahead and wear this into dinner, and then hopefully I can check back with you guys after dinner. If I can't, I'll try to do one check-in at least. Probably around 4:30 or 5 today. I wanna do at least one for you guys so you guys can see how the foundation worked out throughout the day. So if you wanna see how this foundation worked, then just keep watching. Hey guys, I know I said I was gonna do a check-in around 5 o'clock, but I have to do this check-in now. It's 8 after 3, and I have been wearing this foundation since about 10:21, I think it was. So the foundation's been on my skin for about 4 hours, and I am not liking this combo of products. About 2 hours after I wore it, I saw a bunch of like oiliness coming out here from the sides of my nose. It was so oily that I grabbed a tissue and blotted on the sides of my nose because it was completely oily. I don't know what it is. I just know that the combination of these products on my face is not working. If you'll look close enough, you'll see there's oil right here. I have been out in the heat just for a few minutes, not long, but it's so hot today. It's like, I wanna say 100 degrees. I felt like I was maybe getting a little hot in the car, and it just seems like the oils just keep coming. I'm not liking the way this foundation's looking. I am getting oily here too, which I normally don't get oily right here. It's usually like in my T-zone. I am getting a little oily here. On the sides, it doesn't look too bad, but I will say this. I was drinking water, and I guess a little drop got on my cheek, and it literally took the makeup off. Like there was a little streak where the water drop fell and slid down my cheek. So I went to dab my finger on it to touch it up, and it took off some of the foundation from my chin. I'm really surprised that this went this way. I'm really surprised that it didn't go well for me. And to be honest, I really want to take this foundation off because we're going to dinner, and it just looks, I just look like an oily mess. I look super, super oily. What I do want to do is try the foundation with my own primer, but I think the primer might be the reason why my skin is producing those oils. To be honest with you, when I put this on, it wasn't life-changing. It smells good. I felt like it was more of a moisturizer, which it did feel like it hydrated my skin, but it didn't feel like it made any huge difference in my skin. So after 4.5 hours, I thought I'd come and get on here and let you guys know that the product combination did not work for me. I will be trying this foundation out by itself, and I'm also gonna try the powder with the foundation and my own primer as well. When I put this on, guys, I was really hoping that it would stay the way it looked when I applied it, because when I applied it, it looked gorgeous. It looked so flawless. It just looked like velvety smooth. It was beautiful. But unfortunately, this combo did not work for my skin. It is very expensive. I'm gonna take the primer back for sure. I am gonna work a little bit more with the foundation and the powder. So I won't be doing a later check-in because I am going to wash my face and get this foundation off. So yeah, this is it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so by clicking the button below, and also hit that notification bell so you know when I put out a video next. Again, thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.